Hey, what's going on everyone? Hello and welcome back to Coral Reef Keepers. In today's video, I'm just going to be doing a quick update on my reef aquarium. Alright, so here we are in front of the 135. Pretty much nothing much has changed with this except for a couple of additions of some equipment. The tank is doing fairly well. The only issue I have going on with it so far is a little bit of red cyanobacteria, which I'm kind of just riding out to see if it goes away on its own or if it's something I need to treat chemically. I don't want to treat it chemically because last time I used ChemiClean in the 20 gallon, it resulted in dinos, so I'm kind of really holding off until it actually gets to the point where that needs to be. But right now it doesn't seem to be growing out of control. My main focus right now is just kind of controlling nitrates and phosphates and just kind of letting everything balance out because the tank still is pretty young and still has a long way to go before it's fully matured. So quick couple additions of some equipment. I did end up adding a couple of MP40s to this tank. One on each side, so now the flow in this tank is 2 MP40s and 2 Nero 5s. Really cranked up the flow a bit, and I think that's actually kind of helped with my cyano issue. So we're just going to kind of rock those for a while and see how that goes, but I definitely get some good random flow in here, and all the fish seem to like it. They're always swimming around, and of course they're just hungry looking for food right now. But another quick addition is I did manage to add a third Hydra 26 to my canopy. I picked it up by my local LFS. Luckily was able to get a little bit of a deal on it. So next, now that I got all my lighting in place, I do need to do a par reading throughout the tank, so I'm going to take a picture of it and do some par readings, and I'll probably share that up on Instagram once I get that all said and done. So what else for the 135? I built a new control center, as you can see here. Originally I did have it in this little shelf here. You might remember that from previous videos. And you know, I like the cabinet slash shelf idea, but unfortunately it just kind of was a clutter. Sure, it sat nice right here, but behind it was just a mess of wires, and I wanted a better way of kind of concealing and hiding a lot of the wires, so I decided to kind of go this route. Basically put it right on the wall here and use these plastic wire raceways that I got at Home Depot, and just kind of hit everything kind of nice and tidy. So it's a much cleaner look than it was before. And this is actually on a little protrusion on the wall here. Behind that's actually my plumbing stack, so it kind of made it a nice little spot for that. And then I mounted all my power bricks over here off to the side, so they're kind of out of the way. Got my ATO bucket there. Overall, I like it a lot better than the shelf. It's a lot cleaner, a lot nicer look. And last but not least, we'll come over here to the 40 breeder, which, as you can see, the 20 gallon has been moved into the 40. So the 20 gallon has been torn down and is no more. Right now the tank's just sitting in the garage. I'm probably going to clean that out and use it for a quarantine system. But I got everybody in here. You can see there's my little platinum clown swimming around. Pajama cardinals are floating back there. I did get some frags out of the tank. I ended up fragging out those green star polyps there. I did bring the zoanthid colonies in, as well as the rock that was in the 20 gallon, because it's got that encrusting coral on there. As you can see here, this frog spawn is just monstrous. This thing is huge. I didn't realize how big it was until I went to pull it out of the 20 gallon tank, and there's about 10 heads on there. So this thing is actually getting pretty close to being fragged out itself. I'll probably cut it up here soon, put it on some plugs, and let that grow out and see how much more I can get out of it. Hammer core doing nice and well. A couple more zoas there. And yeah, so everything's moved. Everything's running. It is all one system now. So finally the project is done. About 6 months worth of work. I think we started this in October, and here we are now in February, and this is where the system sits. So I think now more than anything is going to be going forward, keeping the system stable, constantly staying on top of nutrients, making sure I don't have any crazy outbreaks, trying to get this red cyano under control. Hopefully it's just going to be a phase because it's a new tank and it'll just go away, but only time will tell really. So daily testing, keeping track of all water parameters, and then soon it'll definitely be time to start picking up some coral frags and start getting them into the system and letting this thing grow out and fill out. So all right, so there you have it, guys. There's the update on my system and kind of what's been happening and what's going on. I'm not sure what to do next in the future. I think now, like I said, it's going to be getting some par readings, and then start shopping around for coral frags, start looking for swaps, stuff like that, see what I can get going in here. I definitely want to set up a coral quarantine tank before I start putting things into the system, because I definitely don't want any pests. I've been extra careful trying not to bring anything into this system that I don't want. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to click the like button, click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.